feel like it's easy. It's as easy as showing up on a Sunday morning. There's so many great children's ministry leaders that can do all the planning and they can answer any questions, and you just have to want to show up and be there for a child. You don't have to have any special skills. You don't have to be a teacher or have any special needs experience. You just need to know how to set up bowling pins over and over again, or cheer somebody on playing basketball, or sit next to them to help them through a lesson.
My definition of success is if you can make an impact on one person's life in your lifetime, you are a success. So I would say to people out there who are watching this video, if you want to make an impact on somebody's life, this is an opportunity for you to say yes, because it's really a joy. This is an opportunity for you to increase your joy, to increase your ability to laugh, and to increase your ability to just make that impact. So I would encourage you to do that.
When I think about the importance of consistency, in moving from part-time to being here every Sunday, it's really been remarkable to see the impact that that consistency has on the children. Being here every week creates a familiarity. The familiarity breeds trust, and it just gives you a good foothold to establish bonds and create relationships with the kids, especially with the more quiet, reserved children. A consistent presence really gives the necessary environment for them to really connect and form a relationship, and that's just huge.
I guess there's several reasons that you might not want to serve in kids ministry. Maybe you don't want to have to stick around for 2 services, and maybe you just don't want to have to wake up for the first one. But I would challenge you to think about the potential that you have to play a really neat role in the lives of some of the youngest members of our church family. I look back and know that I was blessed to have many people older and wiser than me looking out for me as I grew up in today's world. And I realize now that not everybody had that as a kid or a young person. However, I believe that as a church, we have the opportunity to serve both kids and families and parents here at Willowdale. I think growing up, my parents probably played the biggest role in my discipleship as a kid. But I think it was those adults and volunteers who just intentionally involved themselves in my life who really honed in my understanding of who God is, how much He loves me, and what it looks like to chase after Him in all that I am and in all that I do. So just don't underestimate the impacts that an hour of serving in kids ministry on a Sunday morning might have.
Maybe it's because they just see a need and they're going to fill it. Or maybe it's because they really love children or love welcoming people at the front of the church or wherever. And so they have a desire. But I think at the end of the day, we walk into something and we choose to serve, and then we're called into it. We walk into a calling to be a part of the body of Christ and serve where we can. So I think it's incredibly fulfilling to be a part of that serving. I think it grows us much more. In the uncomfortable places is where we find transformation, and it's often in the serving that we feel quite uncomfortable. So I feel like that's a good place to be.